It was a Dan Hurley that appeared very at peace with his decision. One he acknowledged was not an easy one to make. The opportunity to coach LeBron James was incredibly appealing to him. They've been exchanging text messages back and forth for several days. Also, the money was intriguing. This was a guy who was making $45,000 to $50,000 coaching high school kids several years ago and teaching history classes. This was a deal reportedly worth $70 million. To get an opportunity like this is surreal. It would have taken a special opportunity to pull Coach Hurley away from UConn, and this Lakers job was certainly in that stratosphere. There also was a moment in this press conference when Dan Hurley talked about how instrumental his wife Andrea was in making this decision and what it was like the morning the decision was made.
My wife came to the facility. We sent each other a text on Sunday night. It was literally right before we went to bed. We said, 1, 2, 3, send a text message to each other, go stay. And 1, 2, 3, send it, and we both got it, and it was stay. I said, let's do the same thing in the morning. And then it was the same, 1, 2, 3, and we both sent the text. I know it sounds bizarre, right? And then on the way out the door to come over here, just kind of looked at each other like, you feel good about this, right? And we said, and we were like, okay. So then she just wanted to come to the facility and hug the guys and see the boys once we told them that we were staying.
Coach Hurley also said he didn't like the looks on his players' faces when he told them he was considering the Lakers job in the first place. He reached out to several people in his circle, mostly family, but also his coaching staff and Alex Caravan, who he called on Sunday for advice.
I was playing 2K and he called me and I was like, why is Coach calling me? And so I didn't know if he decided. I don't know what was happening. So I was definitely a little caught off guard when he called me, so I knew I had to answer. And we just had a good conversation. I just told him, I'm happy you're considering it. Everyone's happy that you're considering it. We wanted you to consider it because we know it's your dream. And, he considered it. He did what was best for him. And we're just all super happy he's back.
Dan Hurley said that the practice right before the press conference was as normal a day as it's felt since this whole Lakers thing started. It was back to business. And it's been an emotional ride for Hurley and his family and the UConn players. This was an incredible opportunity out in Los Angeles and a really difficult decision to make. And there were a lot of factors involved in making this decision. But ultimately, it was family and the people here at UConn that matter to Coach Hurley the most.
For me, I just think this is such a high level of sports, especially where we're competing at. And I got a chance to coach 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that you could really help change their lives. I mean, you could compete for big things and win big things, but the impact that you have on Jordan Hawkins and his family, and Donovan and his family, so you get the top sports competition, but then you also get the fulfillment too, which goes through your mind a lot. This was a great test and a great exercise for me, for how I feel about UConn and how I feel about being a college coach and all the things that I value. I think situations like this come up for you, to test your value system and the things that are important to you. And so in a way, this was a great opportunity for self-reflection about the things I think are most important in coaching in my career.
Hurley says that this Lakers deal was in no way a matter of him seeking leverage to improve his situation here at UConn. Look, he's got the resources, he has control, he's got a great situation here in Storrs, and of course an opportunity to now go for a three-peat. In Storrs, Jonah Karp, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.